go of outcomes. This one is sometimes a toughie because let me talk about it in two veins. One is when you are creating a vision and you have a really strong picture of what that is. Maybe you've even created a vision board and you've set your intentions and you've done a lot of journaling work and that kind of thing. You have expectations because of your vision on those outcomes. So I want to talk about that first. And then the second piece I'm going to talk about is just generally letting go of outcomes. So, all right, letting go of outcomes when you've set a really strong vision and you've set really strong intentions. So if you've done that, that is the way of creating and putting a picture out there in terms of what you desire and focusing hard on that. But if you hang on to the exact picture, if you hang on to it and you expect that to come in that particular way, you will probably be surprised and maybe even disappointed. So letting go of outcomes means that you set your intention, you do it from your heart, you're vibrationally in alignment with it, you're picturing it in your head, you're seeing yourself in that place in your life, you're visioning it, but you let go of the outcome. In other words, I don't know what it's going to look like when it shows up. It could look like, I'm not sure, but I'm going to keep my eye open for it. And then what I like to add to this piece is to have the universe, ask the universe, show it to me so that I can see it clearly and I don't miss it. So show it to me so that I can see it clearly. I want to see it clearly. So you say that and you put a positive expectation that even if it's really different, a little bit different than what your vision is, you're going to see it anyway. Okay? So that's the first part. The next part is letting go of outcomes in general. So if you have expectations, you are bound to be disappointed. And so when you start creating how your life should be instead of accepting and allowing what's happening in your life, then you start setting yourself up for all kinds of emotions that can lead to depression and disappointment and sadness and all those things. So when you look out in your life, if you practice the idea of letting go of outcomes, in other words, I look out in my life and I accept what's out there as it is, and if I have an experience that's a little bit surprising, then I get curious with it and I follow it, because sometimes the universe will lead you in directions that you had no clue that you were going to go in, but then you go down, let's say you lose your directions in your car and then you take a right turn and it takes you to the perfect place or the perfect house with the perfect person in it. Those are the kinds of magical things that the universe has in store for you. So when you let go of outcomes and quit putting pressure on what you think you want, then you get more of what's coming to you, more than what you might even think that you deserve. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? So letting go of outcomes on those two channels is tricky in a way, but if you practice it and you just practice accepting what is, then you will start to reap miracles in your life that you just can't even imagine. So the universe has some pretty good things in store for you. Let it happen. All right, that's my video for today. I love you. You have a great weekend and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.